Welcome to Monday with the Mayor. I'm your host, Mayor Jody Carney, and my special guest, Mrs. Anne Gorman. Anne, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Anne is with the newly formed Plain City Music, Art, and Theater Society. Would you like to tell our guests that are watching the show a little bit about how this society came to be here in Plain City?
Absolutely. The mayor got in touch with me 2 years ago. It's taken 2 years to talk about starting an arts council here in Plain City. And having been here for a number of years, we've lived here 23 years, I thought that's pretty important because of the way our city is growing and things are happening, so exciting. And I really don't want to have to, no offense to London, but I don't want to have to go down to London to find the arts. We've got so many talented people in our town here. And so we got together with a group of people and started talking about how do we form an arts council and what do we have to do to get the 5013C. And it's been quite a journey, but we finally did it and we are official. Our name is PCMATS, PCMATS, Plain City Music, Arts, and Theater Society, and we're off and running.
That is wonderful. And from those early conversations, because I think when I took over and became mayor, I also realized that we are a community that we love our sports teams and athletics and have parades for lots of different events. But like you said, that art piece was missing. And so with us having Buckeye Brass here in town, which is a great business to feature and rally around, and You Will Dance. So we have different entities that supported that and everything, but having those extra places where people could feel more a part of the community. And so I remember in those early stages and conversations, you had one main goal too at that time, and that was the Plain City Community Singers.
Right, exactly. I had started a community chorus directly after COVID because I missed performing with people and missed singing, and I was hoping to get 10 people at my opening night, and I think we had 25.
That's amazing.
So we're between 32 and 40 singers. Community chorus, we're out here, and anybody can join. You don't even have to audition. That's great. And then also Danny Rodriguez, his Trinity Theater Company was part of that from the original, and Buckeye Brass with Rob Phillips there. Lucas Gutierrez is also part of our board, and he's got the handbell choir. We also added the visual arts piece of it, and we know we want to add more. We know we've got dance. You Will Dance with Grisette, and we want to grow the arts in Plain City and provide people lots of opportunities to be members, to be part of it, to showcase the things that they do as well.
And now I know you sent me the information about how to either be a sponsor or a member. You want to talk a little bit about that, the tiered levels?
I can only do it a little because thankfully I was not on that part of the committee, but that took a very long time. We have sponsorship levels for corporate sponsors as well as, individual memberships, and there are tiers, so many tiers I can't even go into it, but I'm certain that if you got in touch with me, Lucas Gutierrez, Danny Rodriguez, Dennis Graber, Jennifer Moore at the high school, who's the art teacher, someone can help you and to find more details about that, because it would take me an hour to read it all to you.
Definitely. And is it on, do you have a Facebook page for that information?
We do. PCMATS, Plain City Music, Arts, and Theater Society, and it's growing. We're getting a lot of followers. So yes, they should be able to find that somewhere.
Yes, and we can get that information in this segment as well, and put that out there so you can draw more people and it'll be easier to find.
Right.
How do you when do you usually practice for the
My choir?
Yeah, the choir.
My choir has practices three Tuesday nights a month, and we are off. We sing a summer concert, and then we do two big Christmas concerts, and then we're off in the winter because a lot of people travel or they don't want to drive at night, and then we start up usually in April again. So it's not taxing. We understand it's a community choir. People come and go in and out as they can, depending on what their life looks like. But I would love to have any singer.
Wonderful. And when is your Christmas concert?
December 10th and 14th, and it's at Buckeye Brass. And we also are going to be involved at the Christmas Under the Clock. This year, we're going to open up Buckeye Brass and have additional small groups going on from like 4 to 8, where people can get out of the cold, come in and watch a couple segments, and then go back out. And there will be lots of features going on. We're calling that piece a Clock Tower Christmas.
Oh, that is wonderful,
Yeah.
especially like to extend Christmas Under the Clock and
Exactly.
have more local participation. So we
Yes.
appreciate those efforts and
Yes.
helping to bring that hometown feel to
Right.
the event. So
And we're
that's
also
exciting.
trying to have a little visual, some kind of an art show going on that same night in Buckeye Brass, where we can display some
Oh,
things.
nice.
So we're branching out, we're working, we're building it up.
That's wonderful. And that is Saturday, December
December 2nd. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And you have produced and are directing your show. Do you want to take time to
Of course.
talk about the show that you have put a lot of probably
Years.
into?
Yes, I wrote a musical. Some of my former students, I'm sure, remember about me talking about it, but I've written a musical on and off for 25 years. And then COVID hit, well, it wasn't quite done, and I thought, well, I have no excuse. I have to finish it. So I finished it and wrote the story based on a book I read in 11th grade. I think many of you might have. It's called The Picture of Dorian Gray, and it's by Oscar Wilde. I was fascinated with the story long before I was really very theatrically involved, but I thought, wow, this would be so awesome on stage. And so through the courses of many years, I have been working on it in the summers when I wasn't teaching. And finally, we had COVID, and I was almost done with it. And I thought, well, I'm just going to finish it. I had written the book first. The book is the libretto of the play. And then because it's me, I had to have a musical. So I started writing music and found out that I actually could do that, which I didn't really think I could. And then I talked to some trusted friends and let them read the story, hear the story, and listen to the music. And they said, you should do it. You should present it. So we have presented it. And it's been quite an adventure to go through. And we're very thankful that we had a lot of people involved from not only Plain City, Hilliard, Marysville, and Dublin, cast members and crew members, and lots of exciting stuff have happened in the course of doing the show.
That's amazing, and a true testimony that you can put, if you put your mind to it, you can succeed.
No matter how old you are.
and finishing it out, and very excited to see it come to fruition. I know you have been practicing at Pastime Park and using every space possible.
Buckeye Brass, and now yesterday we took the theater.
Oh my goodness.
2 weeks.
That's
So
very exciting.
anybody that's done theater knows that I'm going crazy.
Well, we appreciate you being on
Crazy.
Monday with the Mayor and
Thank
taking time out of your schedule to show us and explain everything about PC Mats and how you can get involved, and can't wait to see where this group takes us in the future and how it really brings and gives back to Plain City and the surrounding community. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for seeing it through to fruition and for your show, and very excited to for the future of it.
Very good. Thank you
Yes.
so much.
Thank you for joining us today. And that concludes another Monday with the Mayor. As always, these are video podcasts every second and fourth Monday of the month, which is also the council meeting Mondays as well. So you can either stream us on YouTube or come to our meetings in person at 6:30 p.m. in the Plain City Municipal Building. Until next time, have a great day.